Hello my dear students, welcome to Diksha Vedantu Foundation YouTube channel. I am Ankit Sir bringing you today day 3 on midterm score booster series for mathematics. Today's chapter of discussion is linear equations in two variables. People find this chapter very easy because sir, there is no factorization, there is no quadratic equation, only simpler approach to solve this question. We have two approaches here, algebraic and graphical. We're gonna learn them today in the class. We have taken questions on each kind from the PYQ section, from the basics, definition based questions to understand concepts easily and then learn the level up to solve any questions coming in for your upcoming examination in midterms or your annual examination. Okay, in midterm or your annual examination. Before starting the chapter, let's get one announcement out of our way. So I have a very important announcement for you. Just be with me for the next slide. Come on. So we have at Diksha come up with a solution for your problem, big problem. What is that problem? The problem is you are nearing the final of your grade 10. So as your November, December will come by, you will be busy with your preparations. But for now, you have little time near your midterms that, sir, what should we do after 10th? I don't know what I'm good at. I don't know how good am I at, like at that particular thing. Whether I'm very good in mathematics, very good in physics or chemistry or bio. Should I go for JEE? Should I go for just KCET, NEET? What are my options? You have a lot of your doubts. You're students. You can have any question in your mind. We have a solution. Do one thing. Visit our nearest Diksha campus. Go there. Take DSHAT, Diksha Scholastic Aptitude Test. In that test, what we have done is we have one session, which is 1 hour session conducted by our faculties at the campus. You can attend the session. In the session, you can just attend the lectures, understand everything. After the lecture, you'll have an aptitude test based on the session that you just conducted, and then we will analyze your score in that aptitude test, and then we can have one-to-one counseling with our faculties, with our team of counselor in the campus. And based upon that analysis, you will be able to decide what suits you the best. Okay, so don't waste your time. Just hurry up, get on this web page. Links is given in the description. Go there, block your seat now, set your appointment with our team. Go write the DSAT. One more advantage is there for DSAT. If you write it right now, currently we have a scholarship up to 90% going on. What you can do is based upon this test that you are giving, you'll have an advantage of getting a scholarship in your coming fees of 11th and 12th up to 90%. So, but this is only first come, first serve basis. So try to get to the campus as soon as possible, get enrolled and meet our team. Okay. Now without wasting any more time of ourselves for the lecture, we'll begin our chapter linear equation in two variables. Linear equations. So linear equation has two names in it. What are linear equations? Two words are there. Linear, sir, we just learned previous class. Linear are those expressions which has a degree of 1. Means for any variable, the degree will remain 1. Equations, sir, there should be an equal to sign present in the expression. Okay, so if I write x equals to 1, linear equation, sir? Yes, linear equation, sir. If I write alpha equals to 1, linear equation? Yes, sir, linear equation. But right now, what is the chapter subtitle? Chapter title is linear equation in two variable. So I have x plus y equals to, let's say, 2. Now it becomes linear equation in two variable. Check it out. Variable number 1, variable number 2, and what is it? The constant value, which is 2 here. So linear equation in two variable. Now, so if there is an equation, if we say equation, what comes to our mind? So solution. Any equation is there, I have to solve it, right? So any solution of equation, we have learned so many ways to determine. Quadratic we have learned linear equations in one variable. How to solve linear equation in two variables, sir? And what is this solution called? What is the meaning of solution? So solution are for linear equation in two variable, those values of x and y, which will make this equation equal on both sides. So if this is LHS and this is RHS, so LHS will become equal to RHS. So those values of x, then somebody will say, sir, take x as 1, y as 1. So 1 plus 1 equals to 2. Equation satisfied. This is a solution. This is a solution. Excellent. Great. But is it the only solution? No. I can take x as 1 by 2. I can take x as 1 by 2 and I can take y as 3 by 2. Sum is what, sir? Check. X plus y equals to 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2, which is 4 by 2. The answer is just 2. The answer is just 2. So it means, sir, I was thinking, student will have this question, sir, I was thinking, simple question, x plus y equal to 2. This is straightforward answer. Why I am getting another answer, and that is right, 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. You are getting this answer because for linear equation in two variable, how many solutions exist? How many solutions exist? Infinite solutions exist. Infinite solutions exist for linear equations in two variable. Sir, how, sir? How is it true? If you try to recall the learnings of your linear equations from previous grades, you will remember that linear equation means equation of a straight line. Equation of a straight line. So when you draw a straight line, how many points are there on a straight line? If this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis, how many points are there on x-axis or on the line, I mean? So all these points. Can you count the number of points on this line? You cannot, because this line will have infinite number of points and every point will have its coordinates x, comma, y. Some value of x and some value of y will be there, right? You have learnt in grade 9. That x and y is called the solution of linear equation. The solution of linear equation. And since all of these are lying on the straight line, it means all these x and y values satisfies the equation whichever is given. So that's why for one linear equation in two variable, I will have how many solutions? Infinite number of solutions. But in the chapter that we are dealing with right now, it is not one equation in one linear equation in two variable. No, we have pair of linear equation in two variable. What we have is pair of linear equation in two variable. So can they write an example, sir? I can write an example. X plus y plus 7 equal to 0 and 3x plus y minus 7 equal to 0. This is the equation. Okay, are these two different equations? Yes. So our goal in this chapter is to solve a pair of linear equations. Means whenever we have linear equation in two variable given, but two linear equations are given. Now how will you solve it? That is the goal of the chapter. So before going into the depth of the chapter, let's learn the standard form of pair of linear equations. It will be used to solve and learn the concepts coming up. Okay. So the standard form goes as ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Right? A can be any coefficient of x, b can be any coefficient of y, and c is the constant term. C is the constant term. But if I have to write two equations, then if I have to write two equations, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Sir, they are the same equation. How are the two equations? I can write here na bacha, a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2. So this is the standard form of linear equation in two variable when we have two equations to deal with. So all the questions that you're going to solve today will have this standard form to be used. So keep this in your mind. a1x b1y plus c1 equals to 0. a2x b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Is this clear? Okay. Let's move on to our coming slides. I told you this before Let's move on to the next slide. I told you this in the introduction only. What is it? Methods to solve pair of linear equation. Methods to solve pair of, will come here, pair of linear equation. There are two methods. What are the first two methods? Graphical method and algebraic method. Okay, so means how can we use graph to solve the linear equation? How can we use algebra to solve the linear equations? Let's check. First one, graphical method. So I have taken simplest equation possible in x and y. I have taken a coordinate axis. We'll draw the graph of two axes and find the solution. So what is the actual meaning of solution of a graph? Solution of a linear equation on a graph line. The meaning is wherever they meet, it means the point which they will have in common, that will be called my solution of linear equation, the pair, right? So how will I do that? X plus y equal to 2. Let's take this as x axis, this as y axis. Okay, great. First equation, x plus y equal to 2. Let's take, we have learned this, grade 9, come on, x and y. If x is 0, what is y? 2. If y is 0, what is x? 2. How, sir? Put here, no? Put here, x as 0. If x is 0, y is left as 2. If y is 0, x is left as 2. So x equal to 0, I get a point 0, 2. Y equal to 0, I get a point 2, 0. So let's check it out. First 0, 2, where will this be? Somewhere here. X is 0, y is 2. So 0, 2. Next point 2, 0. Somewhere here. 2, 0. Okay. Line going through them. How will that look like? Like this. This is the line, first graph, linear equation. This is the graph of first linear equation, x plus y equal to 2. Now x minus y equal to 0. Take the second equation, x minus y equal to 0. Simplify it, y equal to x. It means if the x value is 0, y value is 0, x is 1, y is 1, x is 2, y is 2. Which graph is this? Very popular graph. Which graph is this? The most popular graph. Goes through origin, equally inclined with both the axes, right? How inclined? That's for you to learn in coming years, or you can learn in trigonometry also. For now, we can say this is the graph of what? Let me write the equations. X minus y equal to 0, and this is the graph of x plus y equal to 2. Okay. Now, wherever they are meeting, no, this point, wherever they are meeting, this point is called as solution of the pair of linear equations. How will I find the point, sir? How will I find the point? So actually in the graph, you can directly see, no, what is this and what is this? This is value of x and this is value of y. But over here, we don't have an actual graph. So how can we find? Simple. Y equal to x. Y equal to x put in the first equation. Means I can write x as x and y as x, because y and x are equal. If it is true, then 2x equals to 2, x equals to 1, and y and x are equal. It means the points are 1, 1. Question solved. Yes or no? What was the equation? X plus y equal to 2, x minus y equal to 0. Right? So we have taken that, drawn the graph, reached the point where they are intersecting, found the coordinate of the point. The coordinate of the point are called solution of the linear equation. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, I have taken another question. I hope from this question onwards you will be able to solve it by yourself. Same question, exact same question I have taken. Okay, first one, how will I plot? X plus y equal to 6. Same method, take the equation x plus y equal to 6. X equals to 0, y equal to 6, y equal to 0, x equal to 6. Plot the graph like this. This will be 6, 0 and this will be 0, 6. Sir, why are you not doing all the steps? I just did it in the previous question. It was x plus y equal to 2. In this it is x plus y equal to 6. Next one, x minus y equal to 2. Next one, x minus y equal to 2. Take x as 0. What is y, sir? Minus 2. How? If x is 0, this is gone. Then I can take the minus sign on that side. Right? And it becomes y equal to minus 2. If y is 0, if y is 0, pardon me, then x will become what? Simply 2. Excuse me. Okay, now let's plot this point on the graph. 0, 2, 0, minus 2 and 2, 0. 0, minus 2 will be where, sir? Here, no? And minus 2, 0. 0, minus 2 will be first coordinate here. Second, I have already plotted 0, minus 2 here. Second is 2, 0. Where is 2, 0? Over here. 2, 0 is over here. How will I plot the line? Just take like this. Okay. So, if I have to write the coordinates, okay, this is not matching over here, but does not matter. Excellent. Let's see. I can take this point as 0, minus 2 and this point as 2, 0. What is this graph? Let's write the name of the graph. X minus y equal to 2. What is the yellow one? X plus y equal to 6. The point where they meet is called what, sir? We learned is called solution of the pair of linear equations. What is that? This point's coordinate. How will I find it? In the graph you will know. You can see the respective x from here and y from there. Right? You can see the x and y from there in the graph. But right now we don't have a graph. So what we're going to do? Just solve it using the equations. So x plus y is 6 and x minus y is 2. So the solution will come as, if you add them, what are you going to get? 2x equals to 8. So x equals to 4. The difference is 2. It means y has to be 2. What is my point? 4, 2. Sir, how am I sure that it is the right answer? Put it in the equation. 4, 2. 4 plus 2, 6. 4 minus 2, 2. Okay? You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this part. In the examination, when this question is asked, you do not have to do this part, bacha, because the graph will be given. If the graph is given, you can see the point of intersection after the point is identified. Okay? You can see the corresponding x and y like that. Directly on the x-axis, draw a perpendicular line. That is your x coordinate. On y, if you draw, that's your y coordinate. Okay? Great. Now, very important part, nature of these solutions, like how many solutions we are getting and what is the nature of the solutions of linear equation. So we have two nature here. We have two nature. Inconsistent. We have inconsistent, which means the equations which we have given. Let's write the equations also. a1x, b1y and c1 equals to 0. What about the second equation? Very simple, sir. a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. So the two equations we have, if they have no solution, we call them to be inconsistent. We call them to be inconsistent or no solution. What it actually means, we'll learn right now. Consistent means at least one solution will be there. So can they have more than one solution? Yes, they can have. We will learn it right now. Let me just give you simple explanation of the forms that we have. So we actually have three forms. So the consistent form becomes into two parts. Let's see. So the first form is when I have the two lines. We said no, one solution means one point of intersection. So I have two lines intersecting at one point. I have two lines intersecting at one point. When that happens, this is my point of intersection. This is called as one solution. Okay? When there is no intersection, the lines will be like this. And when there is lot of intersection, actually what? Infinite intersection. Check this out. The two lines are overlapping. The two lines are overlapping. So this is called as one solution. This is no solution. And this is infinite solutions. This is infinite solution. Okay. What are these called? Intersecting lines. What are these called? Intersecting lines. These are my parallel lines, and these are very important coincident lines. You have heard of this? Yes, incongruency. Remember, the triangle used to overlap on each other. That was called what? Coincident triangles or congruent triangles. Same way, if the lines are overlapping, it's called as coincident line. Okay, they are overlapping each other. So if they are overlapping, means every point on first line is overlapping with every point on second line. It means they are having infinite contacts. It means they are having infinite solutions. In this case, no contact, so no solutions. In this case, unique contact, also called as sometimes unique or only one contact, so one solution. Okay. Now if I name this to be case 1, if I name this to be case 2, and if I name this to be case 3, then case 1 and 2 together are called consistent form. Case 1 and case 2 together are called consistent form. Means at least one solution, but it can have more than one also, infinite. Okay, but can it have two solutions? Can a line after intersecting once intersect again? Draw two lines. Let's say they intersect here. Can they intersect over here on this side? Any place? If you keep going from here, like, it will never meet again. Same way. What about on right hand side, this side? If you keep moving forward, they will never meet again. So a line cannot have two solutions. It can have one, it can have infinite. It cannot have two solutions. Okay, I hope that's clear. Great. Let me erase this part, not relevant. Okay, so the first and third together are called consistent form, and second one is obviously inconsistent form. So whenever they ask you or they mention inconsistent, then you what you gonna assume? Lines are parallel. Inconsistent means lines are parallel. Okay. Now sir, graphical method, but is the graph always given? No. How will we know? How will we know just looking at the equation that the question which is given is inconsistent or consistent or infinite? Because the graph is not given, question is given. Then we have algebraic approach as well, and for that we have, first one was, let's call it unique. What was it? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Sir, what is A1 by A2? The coefficients, bacha, A1 and A2. So the ratio of the coefficient of x, if it is not equal to ratio of the coefficient of y, that is, then this case will be only one point of intersection or unique solution. Clear? Fair enough. Second one, when I have what? Infinite solution. Infinite solutions. When will I have this? When my A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but also equal to C1 by C2, then it becomes coincident line, then it becomes coincident lines, means they are intersecting, they are overlapping completely. That's the case in finite solution. The last one is no solution. Simple, no solution. This is the case when A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2, means the ratio of the coefficient of x is equal to the ratio of coefficient of y but not equal to the ratio of constant terms in both the equations. When that happens, the equations will have no solution, and they will be called what? Parallel lines. So sometimes they ask you in the question, are the two given lines are parallel? If they are asking that, simply check this out. If this is true, then yes, they are parallel. Okay, are the lines given here intersecting? Check the first statement. If that is true, then intersecting. This is intersecting. Intersecting. Okay, as I said, these two are part of your consistent form. This is 2, this is 2, and this is your 1, which is inconsistent form. Inconsistent form. The last one is no solution, inconsistent form. Okay, I hope this is clear. Great. Okay, now solve the following system of linear equations graphically. Solve the following system of linear equation graphically. We'll use both methods. We'll use algebra and graphically to solve it. Okay, so basically if you look at it, A1 is, what is A1? Compare this equation. What is A1? 1. What is B1? -2. What about C1? -6. How, sir? C1 is just 6. Let's write the standard form quickly. A1x plus B1 by plus C1 equals to 0. So the constant has to be on the left hand side. If you bring this 6 over here, it becomes -6. That's why C1 is -6. Okay, let's do for this equation. A1 is 3, B1 is -6 and C1 is -1. Same way, take 1 on the left hand side. Okay, what we have learned, we have to check the nature. So let's do one thing, find A1 by A2. What is A1 by A2? Sir, 1 by 3. I have made a mistake. These are 2's, na? These are 2's, not 1. We are doing for the second equation. This is 2. Forgive me, this is 2. Okay, so A1 by A2, let's continue, will be 1 by 3. Good, sir. What about B1 by B2, sir? B1 by B2 will be -2 by -6, which is nothing but 1 by 3. C1 by C2, sir. C1 by C2 would be -6 by -1, which is just 6. So what are we getting? We are getting A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. I'll repeat, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. Let's go back, check. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. It means it is what? Parallel lines, right? That was parallel lines. Check. No solutions. Parallel lines. Oh, this line represents parallel, okay? This represents parallel. I hope you understand. Okay. So they are parallel lines. It means whatever is the equation, the second one is parallel to the first equation. So check the first equation. X equals to x minus 2y equal to 6. Okay. If I have to plot it, do it. take x and y for the first equation. X take 0, y will be minus 3, y take 0, x will be just 6. So we have 0 comma minus 3, 0 comma minus 3 here, and 6 comma 0. We have 6 comma 0 somewhere here. So this is my first line. Okay, this is my first line. 0 comma minus 3, and this is 6 comma 0. So other line would be parallel to this line. If this is my first line, no, other line would be parallel to this line. This is x minus 2y equal to 6. Okay, try drawing it. I will not draw the second line. You try drawing it in your pen and paper. You will get the second line parallel to this line as well. Okay, let's continue. If the pair of equations represents coincident lines. Coincident line means what? The lines are completely overlapping, means infinite solutions, means what? A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Sir, are you sure? Did you forget? Check. A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2 are coincident lines. Okay, so let's check what is my A1 by A2, B1 by B2 here. So quickly we'll write A1, A2. So what is A1? A1 is 3. What is B1? B1 is minus 1. What is C1? 8. How we did it? From here. How we did it? From here. What about this? A2, B2 and C2. A2 is 6, B2 is minus r, and C2 is 16. Okay, so there's a variable given here because they're asking, bacha, to find the value of variable. How will you find it, sir? Because the condition is given. What is the condition? Coincident line. The condition is given as coincident line. Write the equation of coincident line. A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2. Okay, what is this? 3. So A1 is 3, so 3 by 6. B1 is minus 1 by minus r, and C1 is 8 by 16. Check it out. Simplify. 8 by 16 is nothing but 1 by 2. This is also 1 by 2. What I have? 1 by 2 equals to 1 by r equals to 1 by 2. It means r is equal to 2. So for value r equal to 2, the given two equations will be coincident. What is r? 2. R is 2. I hope it's clear, right? I can move on to the next slide. What they gave? They gave two equations. In that, one of the coefficient was a variable r. They asked to find the value of r given that condition is coincident. Chaliye. Now find the value of k for which the system, this and this, the equations, sir, has two conditions, unique and no solution. Sir, unique and no. Unique means intersecting lines, one point of intersection. Okay, no solution means parallel lines, just the opposite one. Let's take the first one first. So before going to the first one, let's write A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. First thing we'll do that. So again they have given 5 on the other side, so we have to transfer 5 over here, 1 over here. Just to make sure there's no confusion, I'll write the standard form. So A1x plus B1y plus C1 equals to 0. Okay, from here compare it on the screen and tell me the values of A and B. Okay, sorry, for all coefficients, not just A and B, all the coefficients. So if you have to tell me A1x will be compared with this, so I get k, B1 will be simply 2, and C1 will be minus 5, sir. How? Bring it over here on the left hand side. Check it out on the left hand side. Same way, do it for A2. A2 is going to be 3 for the second equation, B2 going to be 1, and C2 going to be minus 1. Okay, that's not E2, that's C2. Let me just erase and rewrite. That's C2. Now you want unique solution, right? So for unique solution, what is the case? Case 1. Unique solution. What is unique solution? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Simple. What is A1 by A2? K by 3. K by 3 not equal to B1 by B2. 2 by 1, sir. It means cross multiply. K is not equal to 6. Sir, what does this mean? Usually when we solve value of variable, we get a equal to sign. Why is it not equal to? Because except for 6, all other values, all other real values will give me what? This condition will not satisfy. So if you want to have a unique solution, no, you cannot have 6. If you put 6, this system will not give you unique solution. So you'll have unique solution for what? All the other value of k, any real value, 5, root 5, anything you take. For all the values of k, it will give you unique solution except for k equal to 6. Next one. Next one. No solution. No solution. What happens for the no solution, sir? If you remember the statement, it was, let me change the color, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. C1 by C2. So what was A1 by A2? We already got it here. Let's continue from here. K by 3 equal to 2 by 1 but not equal to minus 5 by minus 1. Minus 5 by minus 1. Am I right? Cross check. 3k by 3, 2 by 1 and minus 5 by minus 1. Okay. So if you continue to solve this, what I get? K equal to 6 but not equal to, confusing. So let's write in two statements. Because my job is to not solve the question, explain it so that my students can understand. So let's take these two first. If I get these two, I get what? K equal to 6. And if I take this one and the last one. Why this one and the last one? Because k is over here only, no? What I get? K not equal to minus 15. Okay? Sorry, plus 15. Minus will get cancelled, right? So what is my answer? What is my answer, sir? My answer is k equal to 6. So whenever I have k equal to 6, I will have no solution for the system of linear equations in two variable. For k equal to 6. So for this answer, what is it? K equal to 6, and for this part, k not equal to 6. Makes sense? Because for k not equal to 6, the lines are parallel. Then how will it be unique? For k equal to 6, it is no solution. Lines are parallel. Then can they meet? They cannot meet. So that's why k cannot be equal to 6 for the case 1. I hope it's clear. Let's move on. Now comes algebraic method of solving linear equation. So we have two methods in the algebraic method. One is substitution and other is elimination, means cancellation. So what we do here is we find the value of one of the variable and substitute it back in the first of the second equation. Okay, so very simple. Let's not talk, let's do it on the board. X minus, let's take this equation, x minus y equal to 2. X minus y equal to 2 means what, sir? It means x equals to 2 plus y. So what we have done, from the equation 2 we have found the value of the variable x. We have found the value of the variable x. Now in the equation 1 we will substitute in place of x as 2 plus y. Let's see how. So 2x minus y equal to 6 I have. In place of x, what I am going to write? 2 times of 2 plus y minus y equal to 6. What I get? 4 plus 2y minus y equal to 6. Simplify this. I get y and take this 4 on the other side. Y constant on one side. So it becomes 6 minus 4 equals to 2. 6 minus 4 equals to 2. Y value is 2. Y value is 2. Put it here. x equals to 2 plus y, x equals to 2 plus, pardon me, 2 plus 2, so x equals to 4. What are my solutions? 4 and y equal to 2. Which method we use? Substitution method. How is substitution method? We found the value of one of the variable and substituted it over here. So substitution method. Okay, simple enough. Equations are given, find one of the variables in terms of other variable, put it into the other equation, simplify it, get that variable's value, substitute it back to get the answer. Might look complicated, but on the board you can see very simple, right? Okay. Now this equation, decimal sir, how will be solved? Decimal sir, how will be solved? Nothing. Let's get rid of decimal. You don't want decimal, will not take decimals. How can I get rid of decimals? First equation. How? Multiply with everything with 100. Sir, why 100? 2 decimal places here. So you'll get rid of both the decimal places if you multiply with 100. Sir, what about this equation? There's only one decimal place. But you're gonna make these in 2 decimal places multiplication. If you multiply this, let's try, no? Let's try. So let's multiply this with 100. What are we gonna get? Multiplying this equation with 100 on both sides, I get 50x plus 70y equals to 74. Now if you multiply with only 10 here, because there is only one decimal place, then it'll look as thick 3x 5y. Doesn't? It's 50 and 70. So let's make it again with 100 only. Let's do it with 100 only. So make our work easier. What do we get here, sir? 30x, 50y and 50 and 50. Let's find the value of x from here. Okay? How are you going to find the value of x? Sir, we'll keep x on one side and take everything on the other side. So we'll become 50x equals to 74 minus 70 y. So x is equal to 74 minus 70 y upon 50. Am I right? Now we're gonna use this in our second equation. We're gonna use this in our second equation. Let's go back over here. Simplify. Come on. So in place of x we will write 30 times of this whole thing, because x is this, no? So what I'm going to write? 74 minus 70y upon 50 plus 50y equals to 50. Simplify it, guys. Simplify it. 0, 0 goes out. Okay. We'll multiply 5 everywhere and 3 inside. We'll take this 3 inside and 5 everywhere. Multiply this, we'll get 3 into 74 minus 210y, because I have to multiply 3 on both the terms, 74 and 70y. Okay, let's keep 5 for now, plus 50y equals to 50. Now multiply 5 on all of the terms. So this 5 will get cancelled, this will become 250y and this will become just 250. So what I'm doing is multiplying everything with 5. Okay, what is this going to become? Check it out. 74 into 3, 4 3s are 12, 7 3s are 21, plus 1, 222, minus 210y. Multiplying 5 with this 5 will get cancelled. This will become 215y. This will be 250. Variables on one side, constants on one side. Check it out. This will become what? 40y, right? 250 minus 210 is 40y, and this will become 250 minus this 222. What I'm gonna get? 8 and 2. Okay. So what is my y equals to from here? My y equal to 28 by 40. 28 by 40. We have more simplification to carry on here. This is little bit calculated, looks difficult, calculated, but steps remain same, process remains same, simplification remains exactly the same. Excuse me, let's continue. So what we have so far? So far we have y equal to 28 by 40, nothing but 7 by 10, nothing but 0.7. Now we already got the x value. We'll see what it is. It was 74 minus 70y upon 50, I guess. Let's check. 74 minus 70y upon 50. We are using this over here, and we're going to put the value of y back. So we will put 74 minus 70 into, shall we put 0.7 or 7 by 10? 7 by 10 makes our calculation easier, no? So that's how we're going to do it. So what it becomes? 74 minus, cancel out, so 49 upon 50. This is 25 by 50. Answer is 0.5. So my x is equals to 0.5 and y is equal to 0.7. Done. Check it out. We'll go back, explain you again. Equations were given, multiplied 100 on both sides. From first equation I got x value by taking everything on the other side. Substituted back in the second equation, simplified it to get the value of the variable y, 28 by 40. Okay. This is little bit not clearer. 28 by 40, we got this as 28 by 40. Simplified it here to get 0.7, which is 7 by 10. Put it back in the equation for of x, simplified and got 0.5. 0.5. Equation done, question solved using substitution method. So what is substitution method? From the first variable, from the first equation, find the value of one variable, put it back in the second equation, simplify, one variable you will get, solve it, you'll get the value, put it back in the x or whatever you have taken the variable there, you'll get the second variable also. Okay guys, this is important. The description for the class notes is given in the link for the class note is given in the description box. Go there, visit the link, you will get the PDF here. So make sure, you might forget things, whatever we are doing. Let's say we are doing some complex calculations, so you will not remember everything, right? So how I have done the calculation, you can go ahead, check the notes and get it cleared. So all the questions will be there, solutions will be there, and homeworks also you can find in these PDFs. So don't forget, don't miss out to go to the link and get your notes. Okay, great. Because there's no purpose behind to just watching the video and not doing it. If you're spending your time here, you should get some outcome out of it. You should get some benefit out of it. The benefit is what? If I watch the video of the sir, then it means this chapter is complete for the midterm portion. So when you're coming here watching the video, make sure you go through the link, get the PDF, solve the class questions, whatever I've solved here. Again you solve if you missed during the video. Then you go back and solve homeworks. Again you'll get the solutions for that homework also. Okay, same way you can get the solutions. Chaliye, let's continue. Now, second method of algebraic method of solving linear equations in two variables. How many equations? Two equations. What is it? Elimination method. Means in this method we will cancel out one of the variable. So if you remember previous method, what we did actually all this time, check it out, we used the first equation to transform the second equation into only one variable. So after transformation I had only y left. I had only y left. So I have to solve the equation, I must have only one variable in it. So I had to do some transformation. The transformation can be done using substitution or cancellation. That's what the second method is about. I'm gonna erase these marks that I made. Okay, so second method that we're gonna do is based upon the elimination of the variable using cancellation. So we're gonna cancel one of the variable. Let's see how. So 2 by root x, 3 by root y equals to 2, 4 by root x minus 9 by root y equals to minus 1. Very difficult? Actually no, just take the substitution. Check this, variable. So we can take root x as u and 1 by root y as v. Now rewrite both equations in the u's and v's, in the variable u and v. What are you going to get? First equation will be 2u plus 3v equals to 2. Now second equation will become 4u minus 9v equals to minus 1. 4u minus 9v equals to minus 1. Okay, so how can you solve this equation? So look at it, just do one thing, multiply the first equation with 3. Multiply the first equation with 3. Multiply on both sides with 3. Sir, why 3? Because if I multiply with 3, this will become 9 and I have a minus 9v. So I can do something about it. We'll see how. I get 6u plus 9v equal to 6. Don't forget, people make these mistakes. I've seen multiple times in the answer sheets. You don't multiply the number to the RHS side. So multiply 3 with 2 also to get 6. Now write the second equation below this. You'll get 4u minus 9v equals to minus 1. Now add both the equations. If you add them, minus 9 plus 9 goes out. You have here as 10u. This becomes equal to 5. U equals to 1 by 2. How 1 by 2? 10 will go there. 5 by 10 is 1 by 2. What is u? U is 1 by root x. U is 1 by root x. Okay, so I can write here 1 by root x equals to 1 by 2. So x equals to, let's do one thing. Let's find both the values of u and v first. We'll find both the values of u and v first, then find x and y. There's no point, okay? We try to do one thing right now and same concept to repeat again. So let's find v first. What is v going to be? Substitute in any of the equation u, which is 1 by 2. First equation we're going to do 2u plus 3v equals to 2. What is 2u? 2 times of 1 by 2. How it is 1 by 2? From here, we just solved. 3v equals to 2. 2 goes out. 3v equals to 2. And this is what? 1 is left. So 2 minus 1. v is equal to 1 by 3. v is equal to 1 by 3. How it is 2 minus 1? Because after cancellation, what is left here? Just 1 is left. And 1 is positive here. Goes there, becomes minus 1. So v is 1 by 3. Now the last step. Okay, I have enough space here. So I'll do the last step on this slide. Okay, so what I've got so far, u is 1 by 2 and v is 1 by 3. Okay, check. 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. What was u? U was 1 by root x. So what is going to be the root x value? Just 2. Because reciprocal of u will be what? Just root x, right? Excellent. Okay, if you are still confused with this, I can again do one more step, not skip any steps. Write u value. 1 by 2 equals to 1 by root x. Compare. You're getting what here? Root x equals to 2. Square both sides. X equals to square of 2, which is 4. What about v? 1 by root y equals to 1 by 3. Compare it. Root y equals to 3. Square on both sides. Y is equal to 9. My answer for x and y is x equal to 4, y equal to 9. Question solved. Great. Come on, be with me. We are almost done with the concepts. We have just word problems coming up. They are important. So maintain the energy and be with me. Be focused. We're going to solve all types of word problems. Okay. What are there? What other types are there? Some questions comes on age problems. They always come. So we'll do some questions on age problems also. Some number questions also there. So we'll solve all the categories. Just be with me for few more minutes. Come on. Now this equation. Okay. Looks difficult because there is xy here on both sides, but also easy because I can see here 2y and y, 3x and x. Okay, so what I'm going to do, multiply this equation with 2. With 2. Why 2? Because I want to eliminate the y. You can do with 3 also, your choice. So what is going to be? 2x plus 2y equal to 10xy. Why 10xy, sir? Because I have to multiply 2 on both sides, no? I have to multiply 2 on both sides. So 10xy. Now my other equation is what? 3x plus 2y equal to 13xy. Do one thing, subtract. What will happen? We all know sign change, minus plus will become minus and minus. This 2 will go out. 2x minus 3x will be what? Minus x. This will be minus 3xy. Cancel x and x. So how can we cancel? Don't want to cancel? Don't cancel. We can take one more step. Okay. So we want to find y. So I'll take this. Minus x upon minus 3x equals to y. Now x and x is cancelled. Minus minus cancelled. What is my answer for y? Y is 1 by 3. Y is 1 by 3. Put it back in the equation, find the solution and give me a comment below. Okay. I will tell you how to do it, but I will not solve it. You have to solve it and give me the comment. For this question, what is the x value? How will you do it? Put it in any of the equation. X plus 1 by 3 equals to 5 times of x into 1 by 3. So simplify from there. This will be what? X plus 1 by 3 equals to 5x upon 3. Take it here and simplify. Nothing. X minus 5x by 3 equals to minus 1 by 3. Come on, I've done till last step. From here you can take and solve. Give me the value of x. Okay, solve it and tell me. Okay, alright. This question is also completed. What kind is this? Elimination method. We are eliminating y. Check it out. There is no y over here. It is there actually. Why it happens? Because we have xy present here. But we took care of one of the terms so that we can simplify it better. Okay. Now this equation. 5 upon x plus y, 2 upon x minus y equal to minus 1. 15 upon x plus y plus 7 upon x minus y equal to 10. Okay. Right now questions look complicated, difficult to solve, but after one transformation, the question will be very, very easy. What's the transformation? 1 upon x plus y equal to u and 1 upon x minus y equal to v. Simple. 1 upon x plus y equal to u and 1 upon x minus y equal to v. It's looking a little smaller, so I'll write again. So 1 upon x plus y equal to u and 1 upon x minus y equal to v. Now transform all the equations. This will be 5u minus 2v equals to minus 1. Second one, 15u plus 7v equals to 10. Okay, great. Now what is the simplification? We're gonna use elimination method again. Do one thing, multiply here with 7 and multiply here with 2. Sir, how, sir? How do you know this? Because I have a negative term here. If I multiply 7 with minus 2v, I will get minus 14, and I multiply 2 with 7v, I'll get plus 14. I can add the equation and get rid of v terms. Okay, for that reason. Simplify and write them again. This will become 35u minus 14v equals to, don't forget to multiply here, minus 7. And what about that equation? 15 times 2 is 30u. Multiply there, plus 14v equals to 20. Simplify it again please and add it. Will go out. This will be 65u and this will be just 13. 20 minus 7 is 13. What is my u value? U value is 13 upon 65, which is 1 upon 5. Great. Now use this u to find my v. Let's check it out here. I'll use the first equation. What is the first equation, sir? 5u minus 2v equal to minus 1. 5u means 5u minus 2v equals to minus 1. What is 5? u is 1 by 5 minus 2v equals to minus 1. So this becomes just 1. This becomes minus 2v equals to minus 1. Bring v terms on that side and this on this side. This will become 1 plus 1 because negative will come here, so become plus 1, and this will become 2v. What I get here is 2 equal to 2v. What I get here is v equal to 1. So far what we have got, v is 1 and u is 1 by 5. v is 1 and u is 1 by 5. Is our work done? No. They didn't ask us to find uv, they asked us to find x and y. Why? They didn't say that, sir. Solve is given. Solve means equations values, you have to find out solutions in terms of the variables they have given. So u is 1 by 5, v is 1. Let me write here. u is 1 by 5 and v is 1. What is u given as? 1 upon x plus y, and v is equal to 1 upon x minus y. Is it given? No. We have taken the assumption. We have taken assumption. Okay. We have taken this assumption. This is our first step. We assume this to be like that. So simplify our work. Now let's go back. So if we compare these two, what do we get? u is 1 by 5 and u is 1 by x plus y. It means x plus y is equal to 5. Here v is 1 by x minus y and v is 1. It means x minus y equals to 1. Add the two equation, please. So write this equation here. X minus y equal to 1. Add it. You get 2x. This will cancel out. Equal to 6. X equals to 3. If x is 3 here, what is y? Tell me. Y is 2. So what is my answer? Y is equals to 2. Y is equals to 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Check, it validates this one also. 3 plus 2 equals to 5. So difficult question, looks very complicated in calculation, but actually very simple because we made an assumption, made a substitution of 1 by x plus y as u and v. You can take st, p, q, any variable you would like. Your choice, anything you can take. Okay? Okay. Now this question, not complicated, actually very easy, but there is a pattern in this kind of question. This is one type of question which is repeated all the time in your sample papers, in your PYQs. What is this? So whenever the coefficient of x and y, whenever the coefficient of x and y are just reversed. See, x coefficient is 152. X coefficient is 152 and y coefficient in the second equation is 152. X coefficient in the first equation is minus 378 and y coefficient in the second equation is, x coefficient in the second equation is minus 378. So whatever the coefficient is x is here, it becomes y coefficient. Whatever the coefficient of y is here becomes x coefficient. When this case is there, however big the number is, don't worry about it. Just add the two equations. Once simplify it and then subtract the two equations and simplify it. You will get your solutions from there. Okay, don't worry about it. After the simplification of two steps, no, you will have an idea. Okay, let's check it out. First we're going to do what? This is my equation 1 and this is my equation 2. Add 1 and 2. I'll do add 1 and 2. जोड़ देते हैं. If you add it, what are you going to get? 152. Okay. So 152x. If I do like this, minus 378y equals to minus 74. Okay. And this will be minus 378x plus 152y equals to minus 604. Add it, bacha. What is this? Plus minus, you have to do subtraction. 8 minus 2 is 6, 7 minus 5 is 2, 3 minus 1 is 2, negative sign, because negative term is bigger. Next part, over here, same thing will happen, 8 minus 2, same term will come, 2, 2, 6y, I forgot here x. I forgot here x. So x is there, okay. Now continue. What is going to be? 4 plus 4, 8, because minus is plus, 7, 678 with a minus sign. What can we do? Take these two common here. Let's continue from here only, okay. Let's continue from here only. So if I take minus 2 to 6 common, what I get? X plus y, y plus, because I have taken minus also common, okay. This will be minus 678. Bring that over here and cancel it. If you bring this term, this whole thing over here and cancel, the minus and minus will get cancelled, right? And you will get what? 6 3s are 18, check it out. It is going to be 3. 6 3s are 18, 2 3s are 6, 1 7, and 2 3s are 6. So 678 by 2 2, 6 will become 3. Looks complicated? Confused? Okay, I'll simplify this in the next step. I'll write one more step. So x plus y is equal to 678 by 226, which is 3. So from here we get x plus y equal to 3. One of my equation is sorted. One of my equation is sorted. Now second equation. Second equation, guys, come on. I'm going to do over here only. Check this out. Second equation, what are you going to do? Subtract 1 and 2. Subtract 1 and 2. So we'll do 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2. If I'm doing that, how I'm going to do? It'll be same thing, 152x. I hope it's visible. I'll do on that side so that it will be visible for everyone. Okay, look at on this side. I'll do it here. 1 minus 2 I will do here. So 1 minus 2. What we're going to do? Same way we'll write the equations. So 152x minus 378y equals to minus 74. This is 378y equals to minus 74, and this is minus 378x plus 152y equal to minus 604. Okay, what we are doing here? Subtraction means sign change. For the second equation written below, we have to change the signs, right? So let's take the sign change, plus, minus, plus. What we are getting? We have to add it here, right? It will become 8 plus 2 is 10, 7 plus 5, 12, and then it will become 3, carry is there, 3 plus 1, 4, 530x. Both are minus, we can add again. So 378 and 152. 378 and 150, this is 378 and 152. What is that going to be? Minus, same number we are adding. So 530y equals to, take it here. You have to, this is plus, this is minus, subtract 4 minus 4, 0, 0 minus 10 minus 7, 3, and this is 3. What is this going to be? Take common and divide it, x minus y equal to 1. We can take 530 common, divide there, it will become x minus y equal to 1. I have two equations now, x plus y equal to 3, x minus y equal to 1. Let's solve them quickly. X minus y equal to 1 and x plus y equal to 3. Add them, it will become 2x equals to 4. How? Minus y plus y will get cancelled. So x equals to 2. Now look here, first equation, x minus y is 1, x is 2. X is 2 means y has to be 1, na? Y has to be 1 to subtraction to be 1. So y is equal to 1. Our answer is 2 and 1. Okay. So x value is 2 and y value is 1. How did we solve it? The first step was we added both the equations. We got this x plus y equal to 3 here. X plus y equal to 3 here. Then we subtracted both the equations. We got x minus y equal to 1. we added them and solved it again to get x equal to 2 and y equal to 1. If this was not the case, then you have to multiply with big number, divide with big number to solve it. This method is applicable only when the coefficient of x in first equation is same as coefficient of y in second equation and vice versa. Okay, great. Now comes your word problems. Don't worry, not much time is left. We are gonna complete this session in next few minutes. Be with me. The most important part which keeps coming in examination, the word problems of your linear equations. Look, the sessions gets longer because bacha, I've taken all the concepts. Okay, I've taken all the varieties of questions. We start from the simplest question. See, we started from very simplest question in graphical method. Then we built our concepts to did difficult questions also. All the concepts I'm covering, all the questions I'm covering, all the concepts I'm covering. That's why session is longer. So be with me and understand your chapter clearly so you can score the best marks for you in your upcoming midterm examination. Let's read this question. One says, give me 100. There's a person who says, give me 100. The person's name is not written, right? So let's take the person to be A, and A. Is A okay? Let's call this guy A to be Akash. Okay? Let's call this guy A to be Akash. So I have a person A, Akash, and I have a person, let's say R, Ritu. Okay, Ritu and Akash are two person. Okay, so let's say one of them is asking to give me money 100 rupees and I will be twice as rich as you. Okay, let's say Akash is losing money. Let's say Akash is losing how much? 100. And who is gaining? Ritu is gaining 100. And then who is richer? Ritu is richer. By how many times? 2 times. Okay, so let's just stick to this statement right now. So let's take the variables for the A, Akash to be x rupees. Let's say Akash has x rupees with him and Ritu has y rupees with him. In the beginning, before this transaction, Akash has x rupees and Ritu has y rupees before any of the transaction. Okay, now when Akash loses 100, what is the transaction with him? X minus 100. X minus 100. What about Ritu? He is gaining, right? So y plus 100. What's the statement? X minus 100 and y plus 100. Ritu is twice rich as Akash. It means I can write 2 here. To make them equal, Ritu is twice as rich, no? So it means whatever is the amount that Ritu has, Akash will have half of it. So Ritu, I have to multiply 2 on this side to make them equal, right? So this is my first equation. Let's simplify and get the equation out of it. What I get? 2x minus 200 equals to y plus 100. Bring this y here, 200 there. It will become 2x minus y equal to 300. 2x minus y equal to 300. Excellent. This is my equation 1. First statement is done. We have done till here. We have done till here. Read it. 100 if you give me, I'll become twice as rich as you. So first part is covered. Second part. The other replies means now Akash's turn. Akash is saying, if you give me 10, now he is asking, Akash is asking for 10 rupees from Ritu. That next in this situation, I take Akash and Ritu again. Who is gaining now? Akash is gaining. How much? He is gaining 10. He is gaining only 10. And Ritu is losing how many? 10. So Ritu is losing 10 rupees. They originally had. Actually, nobody is giving anyone money. Friends give each other's money, they don't. Okay, so nobody is giving anyone money. It's all in the, like, okay, process is there. If you give, if I take, that is going on. Nobody is giving any money to anyone. So if now Akash is saying, if you give me 10, means I gain 10, Akash gain 10, and Ritu loses 10. Then what happens? I shall be 6 times as rich as you. Means Akash will be 6 times as rich. Means this number is bigger by how many times? 6 times. So to make them equal, I have to take 6 times of Ritu's money. Means if Ritu has 10 rupees, Akash has 60. So to make them equal, I have to multiply 6 times on the Ritu's side. Now simplify this equation. x plus 10 equals to 6y minus 60. They said it 6 times. Look, I did not read this question in the beginning because it looks big. Break it in small steps and variables. Bring it here. What I get? X minus 6y equal to minus 60 minus 10. I have what? X minus 6y equal to minus 70. This is my equation number 2, bacha. Now check it out here. 2x, there it is just x. I have to do the elimination. So what I'm going to do? Multiply this with a 2. Whole thing I'm going to multiply with 2. If I do that, what I'm going to get? Check it out. I get 2x minus 12y equals to minus 140. Minus 140. Right? And now I'm going to subtract it. I'm going to write this thing over here. 2x minus 12y equals to minus 140. Okay? I'm going to do what? Subtraction. Subtraction, if you do, sign change, minus, plus and plus. So 2x and 2x gone, sir. What is this going to be? 11y equal to 440. So it means y equal to 440 by 11, which is equal to 40 rupees. Means all this first for 40 rupees. Means what does Rutu have? Okay, we have a slide here, but we will not need to use it. Okay, what does Rutu have? Rutu have y equal to only 40 rupees. What about Akash? He has x. How will I find it? Use the equation 1, right? 2x minus y equal to 300. 2 times of x equals to 300 plus y. So 300 will be as it is. I can write this as 2x equals to 300 plus 40, Rutu's money, and then x will be equal to what? 340 by 2. How much is it? X equals to 170 rupees. X equal to 170 rupees. Let's compare. Akash, x rupees, which is 170. Rutu, 40 rupees. Sorry, I forgot to write variable. Y, which is 40. Check it out. What did he say? If you give me 10 rupees, if you give me 10 rupees, this will become what? 180, and this will become what? 30. Isn't he right? 30 times 6 is 180. So he is right. If you give me 10, he is going to be 6 times as rich as Rutu. And second statement was, if you give me 70, if you give me 100, then this will become 70. Akash will be 70 because he is losing 100, and Rutu will gain 100, so 140. So what is happening here? 2 times, right? So answer is verified. We don't need to do that, just wanted to explain it to you. Next problem. From here, simple questions are there. Things are easier now. Sum of, and just couple of questions are left. Sum of 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the order of its digits. Before going into that, how will a 2-digit number look like? How will a 2-digit number look like? Something like this. First digit is x, second digit is y. What is the value of this digit? Since this is a tens place, I have to write 10x plus y. Correct, right? Correct, na? The number is xy. Let's say I write 57. What it means? It means 50 plus 7, right? I don't write 5 plus 7 as the number's value because 5 is at tens place. So 5 times 10 I have to write. Same way, 10x plus y. The sum of 2-digit number and its number obtained by reversing. If you reverse the digit, so yx, it will become what? Tens place is y now. So 10y plus x. So they are saying sum of these two. So this is 1 and this is 2. These sum is 99. They are saying that sum of 10x plus y plus 10y plus x is equal to 99. Simplify it. 10x, x, 11x, y and 10y. Y and 10y, 11y equal to 99. Take 11 common. X plus y, x plus y equal to 99. So x plus y is equal to 9. My first equation is covered. Now we'll read the second part of the equation, the statement. By reversing the order is this part till here we have covered now. What is it? If the digits differ by 3. Now they have simplified the question. Differ means if x minus y is equal to 3. If x minus y is equal to 3, what are the numbers? So simple, very, very simple. One equation is here, one equation is here. We're going to add them. If we add them, what are we going to get? 2x, let's try here. We'll get 2x and y will cancel each other. Equal to 12, right? X equals to 6. If the difference is 3 and x is this x here, you see, is 6. It means y has to be 3 because 6 minus 3 is 3. So what is y? Y is 3. X is 6, y is 3. Number was xy, so it is 63. Answer is 63. I hope it is clear. Okay, so what we did, we wrote the statement. First one, tens place is involved, 10x plus y. Second time reverse, so 10y plus x. The sum is 99, so 11x, 11y. Simplified it by taking 11 common. X plus y is 9, difference is given as 3. Added them to get 12. X is 6, y is 3. The number is 63. So this question is over. We'll move on to the next one. So hope this is clear. Let's move on to the next question. We have just couple of questions left. I think 2. Okay. 10 years ago, a father was 12 times as old as his son. Okay, so father's age and son's age is involved. Let's make the assumption first. So let's do whatever we can do first. So father's age, let's take it to be x years, and son's age, take it to be y years. Now we read the question. Father was, so whenever was this? 10 years ago. Father was 12 times as old as his son. So 10 years ago. Let's write the story for 10 years ago. 10 years ago. What happened to their father age? Father would be x minus 10. Because what are these? These are present ages, na bacha. These are their present ages. So if I'm taking father's age 10 years back, this will be x minus 10 years. And son's age would be y minus 10 years. What they have given? 12 times as son. It means x minus 10 would be 12 times of y minus 10. Simplify it. X minus 10 is equal to 12y minus 120. Okay. Bring all the variables to this side. So x minus 12y equal to minus 120 plus 10, which is x minus 12y equals to minus 110. This is my equation 1. So we have read till this part. Now we'll read after this. 10 year hence means what happens after 10 years. Let's write that condition. What is happening after 10 years? So what will happen to the ages after 10 years? They'll grow old by 10 years. So what will happen? 10 years hence means after 10 years. Hence means after, it represents afterward only. Pardon me, it's a way of saying after 10 years. So after 10 years from here, the age of father will be x plus 10 and age of son would be y plus 10. Now read the condition. The condition is he will be twice as old of son. So now he will be only 2 times as old as his son. So we can write, so x plus 10 is written here twice. So x plus 10 is equal to 2 times of y plus 10. Simplify. X plus 10 is equal to 2y plus 20, bring all the variables here, x minus 2y equal to 20 minus 10, which is nothing but x minus 2y equal to 10. This is my equation 2. Equation 2, right? What we're gonna do? Subtract the equations. 2 minus 1 we can do. So we'll write both the equations first. X minus 2y equal to 10. X minus 2y equal to 10. And this one, x minus 12y equal to 110. X minus 12y equal to minus 110. Check it out. X minus 12y equal to minus 110. X minus 2y equal to 10. We are doing what? We are doing equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay? Sign change will be there, bacha. Sign change. This will become minus, this will become plus, this will become plus. Cancels out. What is this going to be? 10y. This is going to be 120. Y is equal to what? Cancel, no? 120 by 10, which is 12. So son's age is what? Son's age is 12 years. 12 years. What about father's age? What about father's age? Put it in any equation. So x minus 2y equal to 10. So x equal to 10 plus 2y. 10 is 10. 2y will be 2 times of 24. 2 times of 12, I mean. It becomes 24 and it gives me 34. So what is my father's, this thing, the father's age is, father's age answer of mine is 34 years. 34 years. This is my final answer. So father's age is 34 years, son's age is 12 years. Okay? Alright? Simple? Great. How to solve this question? Break it into statement. First assume their ages, the variables you assume first, because they're asking find their present ages. So assume the variables first. Then what are you going to do? Read one of the statement, derive an equation from it, simplify it, you'll get confidence. Next, move on to the next statement. Derive another equation, solve them using whatever method you are using, substitution or elimination method, and get our answer like this. Easy, easy, very easy. Okay. Now last question of the day. Sum of the numerator and denominator of a fraction. Fraction means to find a fraction what I need? I need a numerator, I need a denominator. So let's take the fraction to be x and y. Look, what I think, no, any question is there. First assume the variables. At least you'll have some idea what you're looking for. What are you looking for? Find the fraction. So find the fraction x by y. X by y. Sum of the numerator and denominator is 12. Sum is 12. First equation is simply given. Sorry, it's not that. First equation is very simply given. X plus y is equal to what, sir? 12. No problem. Next one. If denominator is increased by 3, means if I add some number 3 here, the fraction becomes 1 by 2. So it means if it is x plus y and I add 3 here, this becomes equal to 1 by 2. Right? Denominator increased by 3, fraction becomes 1 by 2. Simplify it. What is this going to be? Cross multiplication, 2 will go here. 2x equal to, this whole thing will go there. Y plus 3. So 2x minus y equal to 3. Am I right? This is my equation 2. Add 1 and 2. Write 1 here. So I have x plus y equal to 12. Add them. Go out, go out. This will be 3x equals to 15. X equals to 5. X equals to 5. Am I right? Put it in this equation. If x is 5, what is y? If x is 5, what is y? Has to be 7, no? 7 plus 5 is 12. So y is going to be 7. My question is x by y. x is 5, y is 7. Answer of the fraction is 5 by 7. What it means, sir? Let's check, no? 5 by 7 plus 3 will become, why plus 3? Because they're saying added by 3. 5 by 10, which is nothing but 1 by 2. That's what it was given. Verified? Simple, very simple. Not part of the answer, but yes. Understood. Okay? This was it. This is your session. I hope you enjoyed it. You learned something. You're prepared. Okay? But you are not prepared until what? Open. Go through this link. Open the PDF. Solve all the questions that I've done. You're going to solve all the questions that you have done with me right now in the class. And we'll also solve this homework questions. I've given 3 questions here. You're going to solve these questions after solving all the classwork questions. What is the question given? I'll explain it to you so that you are having clarity and confidence going in the question. Find the value of k for which following system of equation has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions means coincident lines. Many means coincident line. Take it here. Find A, B, C, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Use the condition of coincident lines, infinite solution, and get it done. Second one. This question right now we did na. Numerator and denominator question. It's a fraction. Use the condition. Solve it right now. Okay. This one, simplification. Okay. Do one thing. I'll give you a hint. Divide both the terms. Okay. Divide both the terms. You'll divide it. What is going to become? 7x by xy minus 2y by xy equals to 5. So this will become what? Cancel x and x, y and y. This becomes 7 by y minus 2 by x equals to 5. Take 1 by y as u, 1 by x as v. It becomes 7u minus 2v equal to 5. 7u minus 2v equal to 5. Same way, simplify that. Solve for u and v. Finally, getting after u and v, you find, put it back in terms of x and solve the equation. Simple. Everything is covered, guys. Go through the video. Make sure if you're not able to do it right now, you do it again. Go through everything that we have done in the class. I'm very, very sure you're going to be prepared for this chapter for your upcoming examination and even for your term examination. For the annual examination also, the concepts remain same. The problems remain same. I've taken the PYQs, I've taken variety of questions, I've taken difficult questions also. Okay, just to make sure everything is covered. So use the video, get your work done, keep working until it is done. Okay, so that's it for the video today. I'm gonna meet you again in the next video for the same series. Till then, bye bye, take care, keep smiling, keep hardworking, and have a nice day. Bye.